Hello and welcome to GPTV on Tuesday the 6th of December. My name is Philip Kingston.
And I'm Gary PM.
And Gary, if you can hear, I'm a little bit hoarse and you know a bit or two about horses.
Oh, yeah, I've lost plenty on horses.
But I'm a little bit hoarse because we've just had a massive weekend. Shout out to our amazing team who have just sold 25 out of 29 auctions, Gary.
That is 86% clearance rate.
86%
against the industry
rate?
average of 62%. Philip, sorry, I'm going to jump in. I know that Ben actually sent me a message after last week, but I was very sensitive. And but we are going to put the towers up. We're going to have some boast time, Phil, because 62 versus 86, that's a pretty good increase. Come on.
Gary, you've actually muddled up the whole introduction because I agree with you. The towers have been up, but you just said something about Ben and then you rolled into the towers.
Last week,
you've got to try and make sense with what you put over.
Last week, for those that watch, they know. They've got the inside run. Because last week I sat here very quiet and said nothing because I said that Ben said I was... talking, shouldn't talk so much. But Ben just said that I talk over you.
Yes.
He actually clarified and said, look, it's not that you don't get to say so much or you say too much, but I talk over the top of you. So, but sometimes, Ben, I've got to do that to get a word in. Anyway, let's get away from Ben.
And why did you drop your voice down to this very quiet, gentle way of speaking?
Talk quietly. People lean into their phones and go, what gold was that we potentially missed? Let's get back to the market, Phil. It was a really good weekend for our sellers.
Gary,
and well done to all those that bought from us.
Can I just say, Sunday, all I can tell you is I'm over summer already. Summer, 36 degrees according to the thermometer in my car as I'm driving from auction to auction to auction to auction. And I'm thinking to myself, if this is the first Sunday of summer, what is it going to be like in February?
Bring back winter. Well, look, I think let's just get the elephant in the room out. It's happened. It's actually happened that for the first time in 36 years, he has finally done it. He missed an auction. So
I did not miss an auction,
you
viewers.
Didn't miss it.
I had a diary malfunction.
A diary malfunction. Now, I've got to say that Philip's both of us in our own way, men of order. You know, we have our structure, we have our setup. You know, you're very neat, very well put together, very tidy.
Very punctual.
Your head is a little bit like there's things going on, there's all sorts of number plates and baseball players, and there's all sorts of things in your head that
Lots
don't make
going
any
on,
sense.
there's no question.
But, on the outside, you're very well organised. I'm probably a bit less organised externally, but I'm quite, orderly internally and structured with my systems.
I would agree.
Yet, for the first time, Mr. Kingston has actually missed the time of an auction. He's had the call. Where are you? And
it goes deeper than this, right? So there is a very reasonable explanation to my diary malfunction, right?
Go on.
But the last thing I do on a Friday night and the last thing I do on a Saturday night is I check my diary for the next day because I like to be in the frame of mind.
I do the same thing.
I like to know what's going on. I also love my mornings, right?
Yes,
I love a long leisurely breakfast. I like to read the newspapers and I like to exercise.
Yeah, it's like me.
Yeah, none of those things apply to you.
I like just to sleep, snore.
So Sunday morning, I know I'm getting up, I'm having a leisurely breakfast, I'm going to gym to arrive at my first auction at 11:30, of which I've never been late. I always get there on time. I'm always Mr. Organised. So I'm on my exercise.
And his boot. It's not normal, his boot. It's like everything's so orderly and in its place and you've got the little towels there. You've got everything, it's like, you know what? If you ever, God forbid, were homeless, as long as you can keep your car, you can have a whole life in that car.
There is no question. My boot represents somewhat of a warehouse, a very orderly warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
a warehouse in Germany.
26 minutes past 10 on Sunday morning, I am on my exercise bike in the gym, absolutely smashing it out. I've got sweat pouring off me. I'm drenched, and I see Darren ringing in, and I think to myself, you know what? I'll speak to Darren later. I don't have to speak to him in that moment. So I didn't take the call. 30 seconds later, he calls again, and I think to myself, nah. Oh, okay, I'll take the call. So I take Darren's call through my earpods, and I'm puffing and puffing and puffing, and Darren says, "Where are you?" And I thought it was just like, "Where are you? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm on the exercise bike. I'm in the gym." And he says, well, you're meant to be at an auction in Fairfield Grove. And I said, no, Darren, that's at 11:30. So everything I've done for the morning is getting me into the moment to get to the auction in Fairfield Grove on time. Well, it's 26 minutes past.
Yeah.
I live in Armidale.
Not great.
Fairfield Grove is down near North Road. I'm covered in sweat. I haven't showered. I haven't shaved. I haven't brushed my teeth. Anyway, jump straight in. I put my clothes on. Have you ever tried putting a crisp shirt on over your body when your body is drenched?
I don't usually start with a crisp shirt, so probably not, but go on, Phil, yeah.
Anyway, we made our apologies. I get to the auction. I think it was at 15 minutes late. Thankfully, our vendors, lovely, lovely people, they kind of were accepting about it.
Yep.
The crowd a little bit unruly, but the buyers were there and the crowd did stay. I did my apologies. We ended up selling it and selling it well.
Yes.
But boy, oh boy, was that a tense moment.
Do you want your auctioneer to be sweaty and smelly? That's the question now that's out there. And look, they've been doing this for almost 40 years, so I think we can cut him a break. Once he's late. So in this arena, in this forum, we're going to say, look, let's cut him a break and forgive him. Internally, we will never let him forget about it. It will be there. It will be brought up forever. He will, for the rest of his days, always be reminded.
But having said that, viewers, as you well know, I'm the guy that likes to spin everything positively.
Oh, yeah.
So the positive spin, the reframe here, Gary, is that I've got to tell you, this poor buyer that I was negotiating with, because we passed the property in, I've got to tell you, this poor buyer, I reckon, just wanted to pay the price
just to get
because my breath, my body odor, my red face. Like, if I was that buyer, I would have just said, look, whatever you want, I'll pay it.
Just get away.
Get away. Let somebody else talk to me.
Yeah,
so
well, I'm sure you would.
So the question
I know you couldn't have been that smelly because it's just not possible.
Stinky negotiator, a positive or a negative?
Exactly
I think the reframe is it's an absolute positive.
Maybe these clean cut, beautiful odorized and cologned agents, maybe they're doing the wrong message here, Phil. People are comfortable to sit around and give small increments of $100 and $500.
Correct.
If someone just...
If you're breathing over somebody and you stink, there is no question they're just going to pay the price.
They're just going to say,
get away.
What's the price? Fine, just get away and give me a bucket. Anyway, that's a little bit of fun and drama and frivolity. And,
Speaking of frivolity,
and there was one of our competitors that was doing that a bit, but they never turned up at all.
Correct.
And that's not because they were, weren't conscientious, but because they were off doing some other stuff. So I just hope that doesn't become us now.
That person will remain nameless.
Yes, go on.
Gary, we've got a competition going.
Oh, we have.
The summer competition.
Yeah, the great photography competition, the great summer photography competition.
So we got this, Gary. I'm just going to hold this up to the camera.
Yeah, we'll get a close camera shot of it shortly.
Correct. So the question is that the standard of summer photography that we're looking for?
Yeah. Well, I think the photo was already there. I don't think they took that photo.
No.
By the looks of things.
But I'm presuming I'm presuming that sunshine around us.
Okay. Look, it's a start. Thank you.
With due respect to the person that sent that in.
Come on. Let's say thank you.
No, we're going to say thank you. It's an attempt.
Yeah.
Will it win? I certainly hope not.
Hang on.
From the point of view, I hope that is not the winning entry.
Let's just say it's the only entry. If it's the only entry, then you've won. So congratulations. And you're going to go. Was it a first class?
Well, we haven't even put
on. It was a first class return trip to Paris. Was that?
No, that's for me. Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. So I knew that was somewhere. No, it's not that. It's probably something else. But
so we haven't announced. We haven't announced the prize, and we haven't announced the closing date. But more will come. We'll flesh something out.
At the moment, just send through your photos, anything that's real estate related, Gary Peer related, anything that has anything around basically the forum of photography,
real estate and summer.
Real estate summer, and if you can get a bit of us in there, a logo or one of the properties we're selling, or an auction scene or something like that, we will be giving out an award. Can we announce it next week?
Maybe next week. Yeah,
it's going to be going for a while anyway.
Yeah, and if you've got a business. You produce something, or you've got a service business, and you'd like to offer us the prize to put up for the competition, that would be useful.
It's like a sponsorship, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
That's clever.
Correct.
And you can do multiple of those. And if you don't want to offer for the sponsorship, you just want to offer us something, that's okay as well.
That's it.
We'll take it shamelessly. Phil, let's start reviewing our auctions. We've mucked around. We've talked about your misdemeanor.
Tell us what happened on the weekend, Gary. Have you got 3 results that we can talk
I
about?
got 5, Phil. 2 at 8 Jean Street, McKinnon. Just a shout out to the vendor, because the vendor is a watcher of GPTV. So I just wanted to say to the vendor, let's just say, we'll call him Henry, because that is his name. But let's just say
Genius.
Thank you, Henry, for tuning in, and congratulations on the sale of 2 at 8 Jean Street, McKinnon, which sold just above its price guide, Philip, at $1,230,000 to the most delightful couple from Elwood who are going to be happily living there.
Gary, if you wouldn't mind
Yep.
talking about a property that had 5 bidders in Bentley.
I'm going to get to that. It's 2 away, Philip. Don't get me out of order.
Sorry,
now,
Gary.
I'm a man of order that doesn't miss auctions, Philip. We'll get there late. 2 at 1A Carnarvon Road was an auction that you conducted.
Yes,
Tell
I
us
did.
a bit about that.
I did. It was boiling, and we held it inside because there wasn't a great deal of shade. Held that inside. We had a buyer in the courtyard bidding. We had a buyer in the lounge room bidding. We called it on the market, sold it successfully. Vendor's very happy. Delightful family.
Undisclosed price. Tell me, is that mark on your nose from when you walked into the window?
It is.
Or is it from your sunglasses?
No.
It's on the side.
Sorry.
Is that,
It's not on the side, is it?
Yeah, it's on this side.
Really?
My
It
side.
must be a new one.
Pretty familiar.
Really?
Plastic surgery, some Botox or something that went wrong, or botched?
No,
Okay.
but not beyond some
Go and have a
beauty
look at it. I
treatment.
reckon it's sunglasses that have sat on your face in the
Maybe
heat.
well.
Phil, let's talk about 21 Begg Street, Bentley East. Well, I got to say, I had a great time doing that auction. I did it out in the back garden. I had my hat on, my hat off. It was hot, it was steamy, but it was fun and it was happening. And much like you woke up on Sunday morning, that's how I finished on Saturday. It wasn't my last auction, but it was very sweaty, but well done to those vendors. Again, delightful people. Sold it for over $1,600,000, Philip, 1601. It was on the market. Way less than that. They were hoping, aspiring to get 1.5. A reserve, I think, would have been less than that. But well done, and 5 bidders fighting it out, Phil. I said this on our sister show, the Bentley Report.
The sister show?
Yeah, it's one of our sister shows, because we've got the Bentley Report, the Carnegie Report, and the Security and Base Report from GPTV. But this Mackie Road and Centre Road intersection.
Yes, Gary.
There's Saul Sandwiches on the corner.
Yes.
Then there's Beck's Kitchen a few doors up, which has got the best chicken soup. Maybe it's a bit warm for it now, but they've got a lot of beautiful potatoes and fantastic food there, open for 3 o'clock. And then just a few doors up from that, you've got Tahini Neri, which people line up for their falafel and their tahini and hummus, etc., on a Friday afternoon.
If you wouldn't mind, viewers, just in the interest of clarity and in the interest of making sure that no one thinks that we're pushing things on this show, the tahini Neri
it's my niece.
is your niece and your nephew-in-law. But having said that,
but
they do.
Beck's not related.
I've got to
Saul Sandwiches.
I've got to tell you. We'll come to Saul Sandwiches in a moment.
Okay.
Tahini Neri, in my opinion, and I eat a lot of hummus, has got the best hummus. I don't know. It's lighter or it's whipped hummus.
I don't know. They found it somewhere in the world.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Neri's grandmother,
but
or something.
It is fabulous. And speaking of Saul Sandwiches, Gary, they are incredible.
I've never had a Saul
and
sandwich.
Saul Sandwiches are clients of the company, Gary, so
right?
don't mind pushing them, but they are fabulous. If you see a Saul Sandwiches, stop and have a Saul's sandwich.
It's a rapidly growing brand, isn't it, Philip?
It is.
There's that on Queen's Road when you drive through on Kingsway. Used to be just a coffee place. That's a Saul Sandwich. I saw another one somewhere recently as well.
Gary, Nearham Road in Carnegie.
That's right. Nearham Road's a good one.
But there is a Saul's Sandwiches. If you haven't had a Saul's sandwich.
Which one did you have?
I haven't had one, but everyone tells me they're absolutely fabulous.
We're going to have to get one.
And again, Saul Sandwiches and Tahini Neri, if you would like to sponsor this show, we're more than happy to have our people get in touch with your people.
Let's get something back for the plug. We should have asked them before we did the plug. Now they don't need to sponsor the show. We gave it to them already. Anyway, but that is a little strip that's very popular, Phil. And things are happening around that part of Bentley, so stay tuned for that. 13 Lucan Street was sold on Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday morning, you were there on time. I enjoyed seeing you do that auction, and well done to the vendors of that home. Delightful buyers.
Who are the nicest people and been great supporters of our organisation. So we thank you deeply, and we thank you for all of the support you've given us to us over the years.
And congratulations to you on the sale of your beautiful home. Some people from South Yarra, I think, bought this time, Phil. It's interesting because, in Caulfield is just that hub where buyers are coming from South Yarra, from St Kilda, from Hughesdale, Bentley, Carnegie. We've just got it all happening around us, Philip. Congratulations, I'm going to say, to Daniel Peer on the sale of 42A Brighton Road, Elstonwick. That needed to go through 3 different campaigns, Phil, to get sold finally for $1,500,000. So thank you to the vendor for staying with us and having the faith that we would get the job done, and we did get the job done.
We did.
Well done to them and to Daniel. Phil, let's talk a little bit, and to Arlene, of course, and Brandon, part of the Daniel team. Let's talk about some of our offerings, Phil, because we are far from done. We've got midweek auctions, we've got some twilight auctions, we've got some Saturday and Sunday auctions. Shall we review them?
Let's do it.
Phil, we have no less than 36 auctions forthcoming. Yeah, I thought I'd catch you on that one.
36 auctions this coming weekend?
Coming this weekend. We start off...
No wonder I'm tired.
You're tired already? Well, you better go and get some sleep and be refreshed because you've got a lot of work to do, fella.
I do.
Thursday at 6:30 p.m. We're at 102 at 70 Howard Road, Caulfield North.
Gary, that is really one of the premier flagship apartment buildings in Caulfield North on the corner of Balaclava Road. This apartment looks into Howard Road, and that's a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car space, luxury apartment in the #1 street of Caulfield North.
You know what I'm doing after that auction?
Tell me.
I'm going to see Skyhooks, Memorial Hall in St Kilda. You want to come?
Well, it would need to be the Memorial Hall because most of them are dead, aren't they?
No, that's not true. Only Shirley's...
Well, only Shirley. I mean, Shirley was the lead singer.
I know, exactly right.
Yeah.
But, they've got a lady now who's taken the job of Shirley, who's singing the songs, got those high voice, got the high voice going on there. Phil can hit those high notes.
Yep.
So anyway, that's going to be fun. And Man of Heart is back. The horse, Man of Heart and Lakes Folly going to run. Man of Heart races on Wednesday. A big Wednesday, Phil, for me.
Good on you.
Anyway, let's talk about the weekend. Saturday, we have, count them, Philip, 5 auctions at 10:30 a.m. Let's kick off with David Thompson's auctions in Walnut Street, Carnegie.
Gary, that's a great 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1-car space apartment. Very affordable and a beautiful little property.
610 St Kilda Road, Melbourne, is Jeremy Rosen's first auction. We're very busy in St Kilda.
Well, we love
Road.
St Kilda Road, Gary. This is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, a good-looking building and a great location.
Leo Samuel kicks off in Caulfield East on Saturday morning, this time in Grange Road.
Gary, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, plenty of wraparound courtyard garden with the most beautiful alfresco deck.
For Logan Avenue is my 10:30 auction. I'm going to be meeting Aviv Samuel and I'm excited about this great looking home.
Well, Gary, it is a great looking home. It's fabulous. 5 bedrooms, 4 incredible bathrooms, double lock-up garage, plenty of other car parking. That is beautiful in every possible way.
Matthew Morley kicks off his auction, his 10:30 auction, Philip. He's all over Melbourne. He sells everywhere. And this time he's going to be selling in Bentley.
Gary, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, good looking building, great location.
That's Bent Street, Bentley. Philip, we've got 4 auctions at 11:30. We've got a busy morning. We're going to be in Emily Street this time. Leo Samuel auctions is fine with
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, double carport there, Gary. Polished timber floorboards, everything's gorgeous there.
Your first auction, Philip, is at 11:30. On Saturday.
I might get there at 20 past 11, Gary.
That would be good.
Not 20 past 12 or 20 past 10.
No, let's talk about 60 Filbert Street, Caulfield, Southfield.
Gary, love this house. We've sold it before, but our current owners have done the most incredible renovation. 4 bedrooms, 2.5 gleaming bathrooms, garage, further off-street car parking, and a swimming pool. Get ready for summer, buy that house and live happily ever after.
I know we're both raving fans of Ravensgrove, Philip. This is a fine offering. Jack Slater's howling at Jeremy Rosen's auctions.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, and Ravensgrove has to be one of the best addresses of St Kilda East.
I mentioned on the show a few weeks ago, Philip, that I went down Poth Road, hadn't been there for a while. What a fantastic street that has become. It was always good, but we've got an offering at 321 Poth Road. I'm auctioning at 11:30.
Gary, 4 magnificent bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and we've got everything that opens and shuts there, a lock-up garage, beautiful timber floorboards, timber decked area, gorgeous kitchen. What's not to love?
Triple auction action at 12:30, Philip. First one of those is 9 at 1015 Glen Huntley Road, Leo Samuel auction.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, and a really good floor plan there, Gary. I think that's an extra large apartment.
One of our best offerings on Saturdays in Takapuna Street, Caulfield South. You have the auction honours of this home.
Gary, incredible parcel of land. So this is a land story or a beautiful home story. That's a great 60s house with a flat roof. You can do so much with those houses. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and plenty of off-street car parking.
I'm going to be in Cummins Road, Phil. I'm not even going to try to make fun of the name of that street, but I'm looking forward to auctioning that one in Brighton East, meeting Daniel Peer at 12:30.
Gary, gorgeous home, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, plenty of off-street car parking, plenty of land, 650 square metres of land. So again, is it the land, is it the house, is it a combination of both? But really beautiful home.
Double auction action at 1:30 p.m, Philip. We're going to be in Maroona Road in Carnegie. Leo Samuel auctions this wonderful home.
2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a car space, but most importantly, incredibly beautiful apartment with its own courtyard garden.
Normanby Road, Caulfield North is a prestigious address. What a great looking home this is.
Fabulous, Gary. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, off-street car parking, and a swimming pool. And that is an incredible location because you can walk to Glenferrie Road, you can walk to Station Street, Malvern, but more importantly, you can walk to the new Coles supermarket,
yes,
which is just down the road.
That's going to be a little hub. We've identified that, Phil. Everything around that pocket is going
Yes.
to take off as more and more opens and emerges. There'll be great restaurants around that supermarket.
There
It's
will
going to be
Gary.
fantastic.
That East Caulfield area,
Yeah,
and
classic.
more particularly around the redevelopment of the race course. Incredible.
Going to make a whole little region almost like a suburb within a suburb. Philip, let's talk about 2:30. You've got a break, but no break for Leo Samuel. He's going to be a very busy man. I think he's got about 7 auctions on Saturday, probably the busiest he's ever had. This time he's in Murrumbeena, Wilson Street.
Gary, love that property. Again, single-storey villa, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, lock-up garage, polished timber floorboards, courtyard gardens. We love that sort of real estate.
We have had much interest in this property in Estow Road. It's a great street and this is a fine-looking unit.
Gary, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a lock-up garage, a car space in front, courtyard garden, very affordable and a great location, walking distance to Caulfield Park.
And as we head toward the end of the day, Philip, we're going to be in Murrumbeena in Toward Street, Leo Samuel's final auction of the day.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, single-storey villa, wraparound courtyard gardens. Exactly the sort of real estate we keep talking about as being special.
You've got a massive Sunday of auctions, Philip. We're starting off, though, with my first auction in Nearham Road. That's 4129 Nearham Road.
That's another single-storey villa, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a lock-up garage, courtyard gardens. Go and have a look at that one.
Sounding a bit croaky there. You're okay?
I am, Gary, but I'll be
Croaky?
good.
I
I'll be
hope
good
so.
to go.
6 auctions on Sunday. It's going to be a busy day. It's going to be 30 degrees again, so we'll look forward to giving you a good workout. Let's start off in Hollywood Avenue. This is one of our best offerings.
Love this house, Gary. We've sold it before. It is just magic. In fact, I'd say it's exquisite in every possible way. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, off-street car parking for 2 cars, north-facing back garden, and we love Holroyd.
Leo auctions this one, a fabulous 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2 parking space home, Philip. Looking forward to that one at 11:30. I'm off to Laura Street, Philip. This corner situated property is a beautiful period home, Phil. I've had a bit of involvement with this, got off-street parking, 3 bedrooms, magnificent period features right throughout, and a lovely garden as well on a great parcel of land, 17 Laura Street. Come and join me.
Tell Laura, Gary, I love her.
I will. Tell Laura I need her.
Yep.
Let's keep going. Our 11:30 triple auction action. You're going to be in Wanda Grove. All the 3s there. 3 at 33 Wanda
Gary,
Grove.
I dropped in to see that last weekend. That is the most extraordinary apartment. It's extra large, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, and lovely garden areas that you look into.
And correction, it's Wanda Road in Caulfield North, not to be confused with Wanda Grove Security.
Correct,
which
Gary.
I said Grove. But
Wanda Road.
Not Wando. Yes, got it. Arnott Street, Ormond is Leo's auction, the second auction of the day. This is a fabulous looking property too.
1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, and a courtyard garden.
If you didn't know there was such an address called the Boulevard in Caulfield North, well, think again, because there is the Boulevard in Caulfield North, and that's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 parking
Comes with
space.
an incredible view, Gary. You look out and the view from there is just fabulous.
And Simon Rodolnik has the auction on as affordable in that 3s range. Heath Drive around the other side of the racecourse is happening, Philip. 21 Heath Drive, Glen Huntley, Leo Samuel.
4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double lock-up garage, and that is just fabulous. We love that development.
4 auctions at 1:30, a terrific looking home in Westbury Street, a great spot. Mark Kirkham is the handling agent, Jeremy Rosen's auctions.
4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, off-street car parking for 2 cars, and the most beautiful garden areas.
Perhaps our most exquisite and expensive offering of the weekend, Philip, is here in Bundeera Road, certainly amongst the best. What a terrific looking home.
Gary, I've been through this a number of times. 5 incredible bedrooms, 5.5 glorious bathrooms, double lock-up garage, fantastic back garden, spa, sauna. It's not a house, Gary, it's a resort.
Your club, Mid Caulfield South, comes to you there in Bundoora Road, Lilymule Road, Ormond, Islay, or Samuel's Sunday Auction in Ormond.
2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space, Gary. Good location, great building.
Simon Redolnick's going to be in Oron Road, just around the corner from our office, or just up the road from our office, I should say. 112 at 356 Oron Road. Terrific looking home.
Beautiful apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 car space.
You have got the auction honours at one of our favourite streets in all across Melbourne, Philip. In Orange Grove, you've got the sold 2:30 auction time, 40
Gary, that is an incredible home on a large parcel of land. It's a very livable home as it is, but it's just waiting for somebody to perhaps put an extension onto it. You've got Carlisle Street, you've got the park across the road. I think that's a standout address and a standout property.
Double auction action at 3:30pm. Philip, we're going to be at 350 Alma Road. It's going to be your second last auction of the day. Grand home, if there was
763 square metres of fabulous north-facing land, Gary. This is the most incredible home, solidly built. Incredible floor plan, 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, and massive car parking area via a double lock-up garage and a parking area in front.
Penthouse style living comes to you in Caulfield North at 2 at 56 Kooyong Road. What a great looking property, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom.
Gary, hard to find an apartment of that size in that price range, beautifully renovated throughout, great aspects, fabulous apartment.
We finish off in Balaclava Road. This is 8 at 138 Balaclava Road, Caulfield North, a great looking
in the
property.
Incredible Linden building, Gary. That's 2 bedrooms and a study, 2.5 bathrooms. The joy of this property is it's a boutique building, all owner occupied, and it's got the most incredible entertaining areas.
It sort of brings down the curtain on a busy week. We've got a few other auctions, Philip, that we can just talk about very quickly that are coming up next week and the week after. 100 Grosvenor Street, a block of 9 apartments.
Gary, 7 one-bedders, 2 two-bedroom apartments, off-street car parking for all the apartments. That is an incredible building in an incredible location, and what a great family asset and an heirloom, if you like.
A couple of fine family homes, Philip, come to the market right in the middle of Caulfield, 13 Maxwell Grove, a great street, great home.
Gary, that's a beautiful home, and it is on 690 square metres of land, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, double lock-up garage. Love that home.
Another one to feature that's coming up, Philip, is in Blake Street, another great street, great looking
Gary, that's an
property.
incredible, on 1,002 square metres of land, single story. It's got in-law accommodation that can be used as in-law accommodation or just incorporated into a 5 or 6 bedroom family home, 3 bathrooms, double lock-up garage and a swimming pool.
And we finish off with this very affordable, beautiful looking home, Philip, in a prestigious street, which is Malvern Grove. It's right at the end of the street. You just hop, skip and a jump across from Glenferrie Road and all of the beautiful features that await for you in Armidale, Malvern. Tell us about this.
2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a lock-up garage, immaculate family home, and as you said, Glenferrie Road at one end and Caulfield Park at the other. So
can't beat that location.
Incredible property.
Phil, that's a big wrap on GPTV. Lots of real estate to talk about, lots to wrap up. And next week, we've got a bit of a, not quite final edition. We're getting pretty close. So this is our third last, Philip. We've got next week, and then we'll just wrap up.
And then we're going to have a few weeks off and enjoy just soaking up the energy for a very exciting 2023.
Getting ready, putting on the roller skates, dusting off the shoes and getting ready for a big year ahead, but not without a break before. That is the real estate news this week, this summer edition of GPTV. We'll look forward to bringing to you all the news again next week. I'm Gary Pearce.
I'm Philip Kingston. Have a fabulous week.